Hi friends, welcome to our channel. In previous videos, we learned problems on if-else statement. Okay. In previous videos, we learned total 20 problems. Okay. In this video also, we will learn more 10 problems. See here friends, this is the problem number 21. Okay. This is the problem number 21. See here, write a program that reads two numbers A and B and checks if any of the given numbers is between the 40 and 140. Okay, see here what is the condition? Here A and B, two numbers given. Okay, here A I taken as one user input as well as B is taken as another user input. Okay, see what he is asking, any of the given number. Any of the given number means, okay, A is must be in between the 40 and 140 as well as B is also is between the 40 and 140. See the condition, if okay, here A is must, it is greater than 40, that means A is greater than 40 and A is less than 140. Okay, the A number is must be in between the 40 and 140. Here what he is saying, any of the he mentioned, okay, any of the given numbers. Okay, any of the given numbers means at that time we are using logical or operator. Okay, logical or operator as well as B is also is between the 40 and 140. That's why the same condition I applied for B. Suppose the complete condition is true at that time, we have it, okay, it will be print is between the 40 and 140 is yes. Okay, 40 and 140 is yes, and other remaining all other cases it will be print no. Okay, this is the program friends. Okay, now see here, he clearly mentioned any one number is between the 40 and 140. Suppose first number A I am giving as a 60 and the second number B I am giving as 150. Okay, see here first number A is between the 40 and 140. Then it is a true, but it is a false. But here he applied a logical or operator. If any one condition is true, the complete, okay, the complete condition is satisfied. That means true or false, it must be true. That's why the output should be between the 40 and 140 is s. See, okay, the output should be between the 40 and 140 is s. Now I will give more values. Suppose A I am giving 160 and B is also I am giving 170. Okay, here this is more than 140, B is also more than 140. That's why both the conditions are false, the output should be also a false. Okay, this is the program friends. I hope you understand. Next dive into another problem. To see 22 problem. C, write a program that reads two numbers A and B and checks if one of the below conditions is satisfied. Means one of the below conditions means at that time here we are using logical or operator. Okay, logical or operator. See, one of the below conditions there down he given two conditions. Okay, what are those? Please let's have a look here. Here A and B already I taken as user inputs. What is the first condition he is asking? Condition 1. One of the here A or B. Okay, A or B must be less than 20. Suppose A is less than 20 or B is less than 20. Okay, A is less than 20 as well as B is to, any one of the number must be below 20. That is the first condition. Next condition. The sum of A and B, the sum of A and B is between the 30 and 40. The sum of A and B is greater than 30 and less than 50. Okay, it is the sum of A and B is must be in between the 30 and 50. That is the second condition. Okay, but finally here what he is asking, the both conditions, any one condition is satisfied, the complete if condition. Okay, at that time the if conditional block will be print. Okay, remaining all cases else block will be printed. Okay, but what he is asking, print the sum of a and b. If suppose this condition is satisfied, at that time print sum of a plus b. The remaining all cases, print a and print b in each line. Okay, print a and print b in each line. Okay, now see the output. Here a I am giving 15, okay, and b I am giving 35. Okay, see friends, what is the first condition is asking? Any one number is must be below 20. That's why here first number a is below 20. Then the condition 1 is satisfied. Okay, then the condition 1 is satisfied means this condition is also satisfied. Okay, any one condition satisfied means the complete, okay, the complete if condition will be satisfied. That's why it will be print a plus b. Okay, that's why it will be print a plus b. Let's see the output. The output should be 50. 35 plus 15, 50 will be print. Okay, now see, here I am giving one more values. Suppose one number I am giving 35 and the second number is also I am giving 70. Okay, here first number, this condition is not satisfied, both the numbers are more than 20. That's why the condition 1 is false. Okay, condition 1 is false, and as well as condition 2 is also false. Why? Because the sum of a plus b is 105. That is more than 50. Then the condition 2 is also false. Then false or false. Okay, false or false means the complete if condition is false, at that time else block will be print. Okay, else block will be print. Then the a and b values will be print in two each lines. Okay, a value is 35 and b value is 70. Okay, this is the program friends. I hope you understand. Okay, next we will dive into another problem. Now see the 23rd problem. Write a program that reads two numbers a and b and checks if one of the below conditions is satisfied. Okay, one of the below conditions. Okay, one of the below conditions means yet conditional if condition statement we are using logical or operator. Okay, logical or operator. Okay, now see what conditions he is asking. See, one of the a and b is equal to 6. Okay, one of the a and b is equal to 6 means a is equal to 6 or b is equal to 6. This is the condition 1. Next, the sum of a and b is equal to 6. That means a plus b is equal to 6. This is the second condition. Here see, here listen carefully. The difference between the a and b is equal to 6. Here the difference means the difference is from a to b or b to a. Okay, difference means here clearly he's asking the difference between two numbers. The difference between two numbers means suppose a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 6. Actually the original the difference is 1. Okay, 5 and 6 difference is 1, but as per the calculation suppose a is equal to 5, b is equal to 6 means at that time 5 minus 6, at that time answer is minus 1. Okay, answer is minus 1. Suppose a is equal to 6, b is equal to 5 means at that time the difference answer is plus 1. Okay, at that situations answers are different, but here he is asking the original the difference value is asking. Okay, that is not positive. The difference number he is asking, not value. The difference number he is asking. Okay, that's why here I mentioned a minus b. Okay, a minus b is equal to 6 or b minus a is equal to 6. Here my meaning is difference number. Okay, 5 comma 6 difference is 1 and 6 comma 5 difference is also 1. Okay, here there is no positive or negative. Okay, okay, there is no sign identification. Okay, the number difference is 1. I hope you understand this point. Okay, next see condition 1 and condition 1 or condition 2 or condition 3. If any one condition is satisfied, the condition if okay the final if block will be executed. Suppose if any one condition is not satisfied, at that time else block will be executed. Okay, now see the output. Okay, here a I am giving 6 and b I am giving 8. See, This is lucky. Okay, this is lucky. Now see here, a is equal to 6. A is equal to 6 means this condition satisfied means the complete condition 1 should be satisfied. The complete condition 1 should be satisfied means the final condition should be satisfied. At that time it will be print lucky. At that time it will print lucky. Now see the, we will give another. Suppose A I am giving 8 and B I am giving 9. At that time, it is not lucky. Why? Because condition 1 is completely false. Okay, completely false. Condition 1 is completely false. Why? Because A is equal to 8 and B is equal to 9. Then there is no 6 value. Okay, that's why condition 1 is false. Let's see the condition 2. 8 plus 9 is 17. That's why condition 2 is also a false. The difference between the 8 and 9 is 1, not 6. That's why condition 3 is also false. Then the final if block will be false. At that time else block will be executed. It is not lucky. Okay, I hope you understand, friends. Okay, next dive into another problem. Now see the 24th problem. Write a program that reads three numbers A, B and C. Print the greatest among the three numbers. See friends, the output should be the greatest number. Okay, here I take into three numbers A, B and C as user inputs. Now see, suppose in these three numbers, let's think A is greatest. Okay, let's think A is greatest means at that time A is greater than B and B is greater than C. I am so sorry, here also. Okay, A is A is greater than B and A is greater than C. Okay, A is greater than B and A is greater than C. At that time the greatest value is A. Okay, in else suppose if A is greatest at that time. Okay, if condition will be, if okay, if conditional block will be printed. Suppose this condition is false. At that time it will enter into else block. Okay, it will enter into else block. In else block remaining what are two numbers are there, B and C is there. Suppose, okay, in else block you will write another if else condition. Okay, another, here clearly mentioned A is not greatest. Okay, at that time suppose B is greatest or C is greatest. Okay, now see, in else block I will write another if else condition. Okay, the if condition is B is greater than C. Okay, B is greater than C. Then print the great. Suppose B is greatest means at that time print the greatest value is B, this one. Okay, suppose B is not greatest. Suppose this condition is false. At that time the else block will be executed. Okay, now see the practical output. See here, A I am giving, A I am giving 9 and B I am giving 8 and C I am giving 7. Among these three numbers, which is greatest? A is greatest. Then the greatest value is 9. Okay, then the greatest value is 9. Now I am giving, A is equal to 4. Okay, A is equal to 4 and B is equal to 5 and C is equal to 3. Okay, among these three numbers, which is greater? 5 is greater. Then the what is the output? Okay, according to scenario B is greater. According to scenario B is greater. At that time the greatest value is 5. Okay, the greatest value is 5. Now see, okay, now I am giving the greatest value is 9 and the B value is 16 and the C value is 19. Okay, now what is the greatest value? 19 is the greatest value. Here in this situation C is the greatest value. Okay, I hope you understand this, friends. Okay, next dive into another problem. Now see the 25th problem. See friends, here one problem he given. What is that problem? A company decided to give bonus of 5% to an employee of his or her years of service is more than 5 years. Okay, a company wants to give bonus of his employee, okay, based on his experience. Okay, suppose his experience is more than 5 years. Okay, he will get 5% of bonus on his salary. Okay, that is the problem. Now see, first here two inputs we need must. Okay, what are those inputs? The first input is the salary. Okay, why? Because the first input is the salary, but here we will give salary as a float value. Okay, salary will go take as a float value. Why? Because he mentioned here percentage. Okay, the percentage means the percentage always in float value. Why? Because decimal points will come. Percent means out of 100, out of 100 at that time decimal points will come. That's why here we are taking float value. I am taking float value. I am taking first salary. Okay, salary is equal. Okay, salary is equal to float input. Okay, employee salary. Okay, now float input. Okay, employee salary. Okay, employee salary. Next, years of experience. Okay, years of experience means here you mentioned service. Okay, service is equal to input 2 years or 3 years or whatever may be. Okay, years, service, service years. Okay, see friends, this is the two inputs. First point. Next, what he is asking, the service is more than 5 years. The service is more than 5 years means, suppose if the employee service, okay, suppose the employee service, okay, the employee service, okay, the employee service is more than 5 years. The employee service is more than 5 years. He will get bonus. Okay, he will get bonus. How much bonus? We must bonus we must calculate in. Okay, bonus we must calculate. Bonus means how much of bonus he will get? 5% of his salary. Okay, 5% of his salary. Here 5% means 5 by 100. 5 by 100 means 0.05. Okay, 0.05 of. Okay, OF of indicates multiplication. What salary? Based on employee salary. Okay, based on employee salary. Now he will get bonus. Okay, uh, get bonus get bonus is, okay, get bonus is this much. How much? Based on the salary. Next, else print no bonus. Now see the output. Okay, now see the output. See, first what is asking? Employee salary I am giving as 25,000. Okay, employee salary I am giving as 25,000, and years of experience. Okay, years of experience I am giving 7 years. Okay, 7 years means he will get 1250 rupees as bonus. Okay, 1250 rupees as bonus. Suppose the employee salary is 15,000 and the experience is 3 years. At that time he won't get any bonus. Okay, he won't get any bonus. This is the problem, friends. Okay, this type of the logic will be built from this type of problems only. Okay, these are the theoretical practical thinking problems. Okay, you have to think and to do this type of problems. Okay, you will definitely um you will build definitely logical thinking. Okay, I hope you understand. Okay, next dive into another problem. Friends, now see 26 problem. Given three angles of a triangle, write a program to check whether the triangle is valid or not. A triangle is valid if the sum of the three angles equal to 180 degrees. Okay, already we did this type of problems. Okay, see again. A, B, C angles I taken. Sum means A plus B plus C. Here sum is equal to 180. Okay, here sum is equal to 180 means it must be triangle. Then otherwise it's not a triangle. Okay, now see. Here, A I am giving, okay, A I am giving 70 degrees and 80 degrees and 30 degrees. Okay, see, it's a triangle. Why? Because 70 plus 80, 150 plus 30, 180. Then it's a triangle. Okay, I'll give, suppose 120 degrees, okay, 30 degrees and 60 degrees. Okay, it's not a triangle. Why? Because 120 plus 30, 150, 150 plus 60, 210 degrees. Okay, that's why this is not a triangle. This is the simple problem. Okay, let's dive into another problem. Now see, 27th problem. Write a program that reads the rank of a student R and check if R is less than 10. Okay. Now suppose the rank is between 10. Sorry, the rank is below 10. Print as honor student. Okay. Remaining all other conditions print as normal student. This is the problem. See friends, here I taken rank of student is equal as input. Okay, as input. Suppose the rank means number is always in integer format, that's why you mentioned int. Next condition, what he is asking, the rank of student is below 10, that means the rank of student is less than 10. That's why the student, the rank of student is less than 10 at that time, honor student will be print, the remaining all conditions else block will be executed. Now see, the rank of student, here I am giving 5 at that time, the honor student will be print. Okay, and suppose the rank of student I am giving 12, at that time normal student will be print. Okay, this is the program friends. Next, dive into another problem. Now, see the 28th problem. Write a program that reads two numbers A and B and checks if the sum of A and B is less than 10. Okay, now see, here I taken A and B as inputs. Okay, but what is the condition is asking? The sum of A and B is less than 10. Okay, the sum of A and B is less than 10. The condition is the sum of A and B is less than 10. Suppose the condition is true. The condition is true. The else block, sorry, if block will be executed. Okay, suppose the condition is false, at that time else block will be executed. But output what he is asking, suppose if block will be executed means the a plus will be the sum will be printed. Suppose else block will be executed means the product will be printed. Okay, now see, here a I am giving, okay, a I am giving as a 7 and b I am giving as 9. That means this is 9 means below, okay, below 10. That means this is the if block will be executed. Okay, if block will be executed. Why? Because the sum of a and b is below 10. That's why if block will be executed. At that time, what is the output? Sum a plus b. Here 7 plus 2, how much? 9. Suppose here I am giving the first number is 6 and the second number is 5. Okay, at that time the output should be 30. Why? Because here the sum of a plus b, 6 plus 5 is greater than 10. Okay, 6 plus 5 is greater than 10. That's why this this is the false. At that time else block will be executed. Here what is the else block? Product. That means 6 fives are 30. Okay, I hope you understand friends. Next, dive into another problem. Now see the 29th problem. Write a program that reads two coupon codes A and B and checks if first three characters, okay, first three characters of one of the coupon codes equal to this. Okay, this is the condition friends. Okay, suppose if condition is true, at that time discount will be print. Okay, else condition remaining all conditions, else condition will be executed. Okay, now see, first, A I taken as input, that is the first coupon code. Okay, and as well as B is also another input to take as a second coupon code. Okay, see friends, but what he is asking, first three characters. Okay, the first three characters of A and as well as first three characters of B we need here first. Here first three characters means based on the index. Okay, see here, based on the index. Suppose here I am taking, okay, suppose here I am taking Ashok is, okay, Ashok is one string. Okay, Ashok is one string. Here this is the A is the first index, B is the second. Okay, A is, okay, the index number of first character is 0, the index number of second character is 1, the index number of third character is 2. Okay, the index number of third character is 2, but here that means 0, 1, 2. Thus these three indices need to be print. Okay, these three indices need to be print at that time when we are taking, okay, when we are taking the last index number. Okay, here the last index number what we are taking, that index character is not be print. That index number before character will be print. Okay, the index number before character will be print. I explained very clearly in part of string video. I explained very clearly. If you have any doubts, please once see that video. I will give in the end cards of this video. See friends, here now see, for a, for an example, okay, for an example, for your understanding purpose I am giving print. Okay, print first character of a. Okay, for understanding purpose, here just I am giving only for understanding purpose I am giving here. See, I am giving as per the part of string. Suppose here I am giving welcome. Okay, welcome. Welcome string I given, that means as per the given, this is the index, last index number won't be print, I mentioned clearly. Okay, last index number here 3 I mentioned. Okay, here 3 I mentioned as per the, okay, as per the rule, here the index number of, okay, as per the rule, the here 3 is the index number of this character, but this is not print. Before this index number will be print, that means wl only be print. Now see the output. Okay, now see the output. Well, okay, wl will be print. Okay, wlb will be print. Okay, I hope you understand. Now see, do practice. Okay, sometimes explanation won't be understand at that time. What should we do based on this? Okay, based on this line, you should do practice. Okay, two strings, three strings, four strings you will take and do practice. At that time you will understand very easily. Okay, sometimes somebody's explanations will give confusions. Okay, confusion. At that time what should you do? Based on the given lines, okay, based on the text or based on the uh, on the screen what you are see to what you are visible, based on that text you have to do practice. At that time you will understand easily. Okay, now see here. Okay, see here, I am running this program. See, I am giving dishonest. Okay, now I am giving dishonest as capital letters and welcome. Now see the output discount. Okay, discount. Suppose I am giving a as Ashok and b as discover. Okay, discover. This is also a discount will be applied. Okay, discount will be print. Suppose now I am giving two different strings. Okay, one is the first is Python and the second is welcome. Now see, at that time here it will be print no discount. Okay, I hope you understand friends. Okay, next dive into another problem. Now see 30 problem. Okay, see, write a program that reads I'm sorry. Write a program that reads the marks M. Okay, math marks. Okay, math marks M. Okay, and physics marks P. And here conditions what he's asking, checks if the both M and P are greater than 35 or the sum of M and P is greater than or equal to 100. Okay, see friends, first two conditions he mentioned. Okay, two conditions he mentioned. Condition 1. Okay, condition 1 is if both a is greater than 35. Oh, sorry, I am sorry, math marks. Okay, math marks is greater than 35. Math marks is greater than 35 and physics marks is greater than 35. Okay, and physics marks is greater than 35. And the second condition is what? The sum of, okay, the sum of math marks. Okay, the sum of math marks and physics marks. Okay, the sum of math marks and physics marks, what is asking, is greater than or equal to, okay, is greater than or equal to 100. These two are conditions. Okay, but what he is asking, any one condition is satisfied. Okay, if condition 1 or condition 2, okay, if any one condition is satisfied, it should be qualified, remaining all conditions not qualified. Okay, now see, print, okay, print qualified, else print not qualified. Okay, print not qualified. Okay, now see, I hope you understand what conditions he given. Now see, physics and math marks I am entering 40 and physics marks I am entering 87. Okay, physics marks I am entering 87. See, qualified. Okay, qualified. That means math marks is more than 35, as well as physics marks is also more than 35. Then condition one satisfied means the complete condition should be satisfied. At that time, the if block will be executed. Suppose math I am giving 20 and physics I am giving 25. At that time he is not qualified. Okay, at that time he is not qualified. Why? Because the both the maths and physics marks are below 35, then the, okay, then the else block will be executed. That's why not it printed as not qualified. Okay, I hope you understand, friends. These all are 30 sorry 10 problems. Okay, in previous two videos I said 10, 10, 20, and in this video also 10 problems, total 30 problems up to now I said, friends. Okay, every problem, okay, every problem, yeah, if you do this type of practice, definitely, okay, you will get definitely much and more logical thinking. Okay, see, much and more logical thinking you will get, but you should do practice. If you feel bored, you won't get anything. Don't feel bored anything. Some explanation is clearly understanding. Somebody, suppose some expersons explanations is clearly understand, some persons are explanation is not understand clearly, but the visible content is the truth, right? The visible content is the truth. Then take those problems, you will do your own practice. Okay, definitely you will achieve your goal. If you feel bored, you won't get anything. Okay, you feel bored, you won't get anything. Practice, 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 practice. If you want, do practice. You don't want, don't do practice. Okay, I hope you understand this class, friends. If you understand, please like this video and share to your friends and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. Okay, next in next video also I will do more problems. Okay, I will do more problems. If you want, do practice. Okay, then otherwise skip. Okay, thank you so much, friends.